A massive Bitcoin move is about to be created. A lot of Bitcoin liquidity is piling up in both directions, while the Bitcoin price action is getting squeezed inside of multiple very important patterns. So a massive Bitcoin move is about to get initiated within the coming 48 hours. So get ready. Can we once again push up the likes back above the 90 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's first of all have a look into what's that imminent short term. And what we can be seeing over here is that actually not a whole lot is happening. Of course, we are trading in this weekend, and well, we of course do know that the Bitcoin weekends have gotten much more boring now with the spot ETFs, because literally right now during the weekend we are seeing no volatility at all, basically. But well, what is a very good thing is that now, during this weekend, we actually have the time to prepare ourselves for that next Bitcoin move. Because yes, Bitcoin is getting squeezed in. A lot of Bitcoin liquidity is actually being built up on both directions. The Bitcoin funding rates are actually quite neutral, so technically speaking, we can be seeing a break in either direction. But also, yes, if we are going to be seeing this breakout towards the upside, we also at the same time do have this inverse head and shoulders pattern on Bitcoin that will also be breaking out towards the upside. And whenever this pattern will be breaking out towards the upside, well, we do have a price target all the way up towards the 48.8k level. Now, in my opinion, I do not think that it is going to be very likely that that is going to be happening. In my opinion, something like this is going to be far more likely, and I will be explaining exactly why. But first of all, yes, you see it correctly. I do think that a break towards the downside is actually going to be more likely, but I will only be shorting this downwards break whenever we are going to be seeing the Bitcoin funding rates actually spiking highly positive, because that is going to be a moment in the market where euphoria is once again going to be entering the market. That is going to be the moment where majority of the Bitcoin leverage positions are going to be actually long. And we do tend to know that the majority of the Bitcoin traders are usually wrong. But yeah, I do think a break towards the downside is going to be more likely, but I will only be shorting it whenever we are going to be seeing this confluencing signal. Okay, if we are not going to be seeing that signal, it is just way too risky for me to be shorting the Bitcoin price, because you do need to understand that whenever we are going to be seeing this huge breakout towards the upside, that is going to be massive. We do have a lot of liquidity sitting towards the top side. At that moment of that break towards the upside, we are going to be breaking above massive levels of resistance. So yeah, a break towards the upside would probably be very significant for the Bitcoin price. But I do think that either way, if we are either first going to be seeing a breakout towards the upside or not, we are either way, I think, going to be seeing another move towards the downside. Because what you need to understand is that the longer term is actually looking quite bearish. Okay, in the longer term, a larger correction is kind of imminent. Also, we have possibly been breaking inside of a downtrend structure on that daily time frame, so we could just be creating another lower high. So yeah, I have been explaining it many times, but my strategy will be to actually catch that next move towards the downside. I will be trying to short Bitcoin whenever we are possibly going to be creating this lower high. Now, I have to be honest with you guys, it is going to be very risky, in my opinion, to be shorting Bitcoin right now. That is why we want to be having a look in towards these confluencing signals. I'm definitely not yet going to be bearish on Bitcoin. Definitely, Bitcoin is actually still looking quite bullish, but whenever we are going to be seeing these signals flashing, well, that is going to be the moment where I'm going to be getting interested in shorting Bitcoin. And if you are as well going to be interested in trading Bitcoin, you can right now sign up on DEEPCOIN with no KYC, no restrictions. You can be claiming a deposit bonus of $220 tether by only depositing $100. So that is absolutely insane. Make sure to go ahead towards that link in the description and claim your deposit. And yes guys, my next Bitcoin trade, I will be announcing it completely for free in this free VIP group I will be launching. So yeah, make sure to go ahead towards that first link in the description and pre-register yourself right now for this free VIP group I will be launching. Register right now in this form down below, and I will be reaching out through Telegram whenever I find some time next week. And with that being said, the reason why I do think that inevitably in the larger trend we are going to be seeing another correction is purely based on these charts. Alright, we are seeing Bitcoin on-chain indicating a short-term top signal. Now, after that correction, we are going to be seeing a massive Bitcoin bull run. But at the same time, we are also seeing euphoria has entered the Bitcoin market once again. We have just seen a sell the news event, similar to all of these past events. So definitely, this is a huge deal in my opinion for Bitcoin. And we have also reached this level of resistance where previously around in previous cycles, we have never broken above in our first try. Now, on top of that, also, if we are going to be having a look into our monthly closes, we have already closed 5 months in a row in the green. So are we really going to be seeing a 6 month also closing in the green, or are we now going to be seeing some kind of a correction? Well, to be honest, the more monthly closes we actually close in the green, the higher likelihood we will be getting that we are going to be seeing a correction in the next month. But one thing will be very important to keep in mind, that if we are going to be getting this correction from of this level before the Bitcoin halving, it would literally be a gift to buy more cheap Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying up so many cheap Bitcoin. But yeah, with that being said, a little bit of a shorter update video today on the Saturday. Next week, I think is going to be a week full of volatility. So make sure to prepare yourself. Follow me on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.